All right, aging is inevitable. But feeling old is not. Hooray! Our next guest says that we can age well and maximize each decade of life if we eat the right foods.
Yeah, so here to give us the steps we need to feel younger, be happier, and live longer is friend of the show and author of Eat Your Age, Dr. Ian Smith. Good morning to you, sir. Great to have you on.
I love that intro. I got to bring you guys with me around the country.
We'll be your hype crew.
That's right.
We will be. I am just glad. First of all, it's always great to see you.
Always good to see you guys.
We follow you. What you say is kind of, at least for me, gospel. So
I can see you guys are doing it.
I'm just glad he's telling us to eat our age and not act our age.
Yes, exactly.
Who wants to act their age? That's no good.
I'd be in big trouble.
Yeah.
No, this book is really, so many people who are asking me, why is it that I'm in my 40s, 50s, or 60s plus, and I can't eat the same food, my body's not responding the same way, or I'm not moving the same way. And so I wanted to give people a really quick, concise, clear kind of guideline of what you need to eat as far as your power nutrients for each decade, because your body's changing physically, it's changing physiologically. So I want to talk about what are your top 10 power nutrients, what are the safest and best exercises, what medical screening tests should you be aware of during your decade, and what medical conditions are lurking around the corner. Then at the end of each decade, I wanted to give everyone a 30-day customized meal plan that will incorporate all these power nutrients with the hope that we can either prevent disease or if we have disease like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, that we can better manage it just by eating food. I mean, medications may be necessary sometimes, but the less medications we take and the more we can do at our table, better for everybody.
But is it complicated?
No way. My middle name is Easy.
Okay, just check
Dr. Ian Easy Smith. No, it's all about
Food is medicine.
Food is medicine, and I wrote this book in a way, and I wrote a recipe book, by the way. There's 150 recipes that are tasty, affordable, simple, and healthy. But the idea is people who are on a budget, people who are busy, who don't have a lot of time, we can work out for.
It's easy.
You're right. We can work out for 10 minutes. I got workouts in there with a QR code in the book that you can hit your phone, 10-minute workout. But also all these foods you can get in any grocery store. You don't have to go to 5 different gourmet stores or have an address on Park Avenue to afford it, right?
That's good. That's good.
You know what I'm saying?
I live far.
I go to 3 different stores.
It's too much.
I know.
It's too much.
All right.
Let's start here.
Let's pretend we're in our 30s.
Okay, so there are 10 nutrients. We're just.
I gotta drag myself back to the 30s.
Pretend we're in our 30s. What are we eating?
Let's go out. Okay. So in our 30s, I'm giving just 2 nutrients. There are more in the book, of course, but calcium is important. Building your bone density, particularly for women, and also for healthy teeth. So in calcium, we know dairy has a lot of calcium. Concentrated cheeses are better because it concentrates the calcium, less water, but also things like broccoli. So I wanted to give you something different than what people think.
What is a concentrated cheese?
So what I mean is there's less water in it. So it's more concentrated. So it's more dehydrated, which is a nice hard block of cheddar cheese. Then iron's important. Iron is the building block of hemoglobin, which is the protein in your red blood cell that carries the oxygen. So when women in particular, and this is for men too, by the way, but women who have iron deficiency anemia, it's because they don't have enough iron, right?
Yeah, and I'm not a big red meat eater.
Yes, there's a lot of red meat and iron, so I didn't want to show red meat. I wanted to show spinach, which has a lot of iron in it, and eggs, by the way, have a lot of iron in it. Right, no one thinks about that. So this is really important for people for oxygen carrying capacity. Now, in your 40s, it's a time of hormonal change. It's a time that your energy needs to be up because there's a lot going on in your life. So over here, we have antioxidants. Antioxidants are things that boost your energy, but they also fight something called free radicals. Those are molecules in your body that are trying to damage your cells. Yes, that's right. They're bad. They're bad things. But
I don't like them.
This is why we eat antioxidants, to fight those guys. So blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, great antioxidants, color. Tomatoes are great. Not only do they have vitamin C and antioxidants, but they also have lycopene for men, which helps prevent prostate cancer. So a lot of tomatoes are really good for that. Then we also talk about MUFAs, monounsaturated. I know.
What the heck?
It sounds really crazy. Yeah, I'm just being whatever. But MUFAs are monounsaturated, a little extra, my kids would say, monounsaturated fatty acids, which are good. Why? Because they raise your good cholesterol, which is the HDL. They lower the bad cholesterol, which is the LDL. So avocados are full of monounsaturated. Also, olives are really great. Then olive oil. I didn't like your face. Olive oil. How about that?
I love olive oil, but I hate olives. Isn't that weird? Anyway.
See, I got you covered. In our 50s, my decade.
Yay!
This is our decade,
Yes, it is.
2 things that are important. Fiber,
Yes.
to keep ourselves regular. Your gastrointestinal tract slows down as you get older. So yes, you can get fiber, and we always talk about leafy greens. We know that, right? But you can also get it in chia seeds, which are very versatile, right?
Yep.
You can put it in puddings, smoothies, yogurt. It's great. Overnight oats.
I love overnight oats.
Your salad too, right?
sprinkle
Yeah,
it on
yeah,
my
yeah.
salad. Oh,
Overnight oats is a great recipe for overnight oats in the book also. But also flax seeds. Flax seeds, the same thing. Flax seed you can put in all these different things, and it's just wonderful. So these are great sources of fiber. Then we talk about omega-3s, okay?
Nuts.
Omega-3s are heart healthy and they are brain healthy.
Okay.
Because we want to prevent cognitive decline. So things like walnuts, fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, you can do tuna, right? Almonds have a little bit in there,
What
not
about
a lot.
sardines?
Sardines are really great, actually.
Do you like sardines?
love
I love
sardines.
sardines.
And when I say
too.
sardines,
I love sardines.
and people
my
get
gosh.
when I
Over
say
white
sardines,
rice?
Yes.
yeah,
Stop
right?
it right now. I love it.
But when I say sardines,
No
people are
wonder I
like
love this woman.
sardines. No, people like sardines.
I love
sardines.
sardines.
Sardines are really,
But also
really
tinned
good.
fish are having a moment right
Yes.
now. Sorry, we're getting the,
Yeah,
we're getting
okay,
the
here we
wrap.
go.
60s.
This is 60s, guys. This is really important. We got a few seconds left. Protein is really important for your 60s and lifting weight. If this is one takeaway, people are not lifting enough free weights. Cardio is great. So protein, chickpeas, beans, legumes. Lentils are really great. So please, as you get older, lift weights and build your muscles so you prevent falls and joint pain. Then lastly, vitamin C is really good for your immune system. As you get older, your immune system needs a little boost. Peppers and sweet potatoes. I make a mean sweet potato pie. I'll bring it next time I come.
Ooh.
We're gonna hold you to it.
I'm gonna say, you better.
We'll bring the sardines and rice, and
Yeah.
you bring the sweet potato
Yes.
pie.
Okay, and join my Facebook group. My Facebook group is called Eat Your Age, and you can work with me directly for free.
Love it.
Look at you.
And thousands of people.
Unbelievable.
You know,
you're the
with the
best.
peeps, with the peeps.
You heard him. The book is called Eat Your Age. It's available wherever books are sold.